LinkedIn is 5 years late. It will vet recruiters' accounts more closely than ever in the past. This news could make job seekers abandon the open to work banner altogether. Allow me to pontificate. This is Mark Anthony Dyson for the Job Scam Report on Substack. I saw this article on the Verge this morning about LinkedIn's vetting process for recruiters and executives. LinkedIn now mandates workplace verification for anyone with recruitment or executive-related job titles like recruiter, talent acquisition specialist, executive director, or vice president. Job seekers want to talk to a recruiter they know is truly recruiting for the company they say they represent. But in recent years, there have been scores of fake recruiters. You can't tell who's what until you really investigate. But I must refer to something that my co-host Jay Jones said and Ashley Price Horton elaborated on the Job Scam Report podcast episode, Job Scams, How to Bring Down the Parasites. I'll tag the episode. But the bigger issue the article doesn't address is that the LinkedIn recruiter account that's associated with recruiters only costs money. Let me set this up. The LinkedIn Recruiter tool is advantageous for recruiters who are paid users, allowing them to see potential candidates. They can specifically see those with the open work banner, especially when a LinkedIn user sets the banner to the visible to only recruiters setting. The setting is specifically designed to navigate LinkedIn without the banner being visible. Now, the tool costs recruiters thousands of dollars to acquire. Now, that dollar amount may be associated with the company, but there's a recruiter LinkedIn tool that costs so much money that you wouldn't think that recruiters would be able to pay for it themselves, but the company does. And that's what makes it so strange to me that a scammer would pay for it. So back to the verification process. Would LinkedIn go and vet recruiters, maybe thousands who are fake, and put them through the current process? They say they won't. I think we need to watch and see if LinkedIn will go back and question those who have been let through the gate, especially when there are thousands of them. Let's be clear. The issue in the conversation is the access to the tool that may have allowed thousands to pass through and may continue to have a vulnerability in the process. The article states existing users aren't immediately required to verify. So what it comes down to, job seekers will need to examine the surgeon who's real and who's exhibiting scammy behavior. Scammers who have paid for the account are already using it at scale, or at least there's evidence of it using at scale. You should trust your gut to ask for additional proof or disengage communication or something seems off. To stay apprised of job scam news, subscribe to the Job Scam Report on Substack. As I always say, clarify, verify, but don't just apply. Stay scam free.